This video was brought to you by manco.trade. This site allows you to instantly trade off your unwanted TF2 items in exchange for other TF2 items. By adding manco.trade to your name, you'll also receive a 2% bonus. Check them out in the description below. Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Joe and welcome to another video about the upcoming TeamFortress 2 update. Now, it's coming close, guys. It's coming really close, and one signifier of this is that in the TeamFortress official YouTube channel, there has been 8 videos uploaded privately to the Taunts playlist. So everyone's super hyped for this. This means there's 8 upcoming taunts that are going to be added into the game, and there's been a lot of speculation about them. Now, on the TeamFortress 2 Reddit, I'll post a link to that down in the description below. There was a post by a site known as Valve Time, which actually managed to leak the thumbnail of the YouTube videos that are uploaded to private, which actually tells you the classes and the name of these upcoming taunts. And these are so interesting, so I'm just going to run through them with you guys now, say what I think of them, what I think they're going to be, and obviously the classes they're for. So I'm super hyped for this, guys. Let me know your opinions on it down below. And yeah, also guys, one thing I want to add is that these taunt thumbnails aren't sort of confirmed officially. It's a supposed leak, so there's no guarantee that these are real. It's just supposedly someone has a contact with the channel or something like that, and they ended up leaking the thumbnails, if that's apparently the story. There's no guarantee that it's real, or there's no guarantee that it's fake. It's pure speculation, but these seem pretty legitimate to me. They kind of do follow the theme that the other Valve thumbnails have, so we can't tell until the update comes out whether these are going to be real or not. So the first one is going to be called the Yeti Smash, and the Yeti thing is kind of a recurring theme with these taunts. There's another Yeti taunt that's going to be featured at the end, which I find really strange. It's an all-class taunt, and it's really kind of mysterious. I'm not too sure what the Yeti is going to be, but yeah, I'm really confused by this. There's no sort of insight as to what the Yeti thing is going to be. That's all kind of in the dark right now, but obviously I'm going to keep you guys updated. So up next, we actually have a taunt I can speak about, which is going to be called the Russian Arms Race. Now, this looks to be a heavy taunt. Obviously, it's got a heavy in the thumbnail. And what it seems to be is just the heavy getting down on the ground and doing a one-armed push-up, just showing off his strength. And it does make sense, the Russian arms race, and obviously push-ups are very arm-orientated. And if he's just doing push-ups with one arm, once again, that does make sense. So I'm very interested to see this. I think it's definitely a really good taunt. And we've actually seen some really nice heavy taunts added to the game in recent updates. I think the one where he gets the food table out is a personal favourite of mine. As we go on to the third taunt, this one is going to be for the engineer. This one I'm super hyped about. Obviously, the engineer has taunts like the Rancho Relaxo and the Buckaroo taunt, where he's just kind of sat still doing his own thing, and this taunt is very similar. It's called the Dueling banjo, and what it seems to be is he gets this banjo out. Obviously it's like a musical instrument. Kind of reminds me of Meet the Engineer when he's playing the guitar, and he just sits on a hay bale, and I'm assuming he just plays the banjo, which is obviously really cool. Like, I think it's really cool how it's another engineer taunt where he just kind of sits still. So that's definitely one to look forward to for all you engineer players. Very sort of reminiscent of those other engineer taunts. Up next, we have the head case. Now this one, there's like next to no insight about. It seems to be a Pyro taunt, and what it seems to be is the Pyro is holding a platter that was previously covered by a kind of lid, and he lifts a lid off, and it's the heavy's head on the platter and a dead heavy on the floor. I'm really not too sure how this taunt's going to work, whether it's just going to be him lifting out a platter with the heavy's head on it, or if there's going to be something else, like maybe with the like a heavy spawns next to him on the floor or something like that. I'm really not too sure. Really in the dark. I'm just going off what the thumbnails supposedly are at the moment. So on to the next one, we have yet another engineer taunt, and this one's really interesting. It's called the Jumping Jack. I'm assuming it's an engineer taunt. There's not actually like a full leak of all the classes, but in the thumbnail it's the engineer with a kind of jackhammer in hand, and what it seems to be is it's just the jackhammer kind of vibrating. What I'm kind of speculating is that maybe this is going to be one of those taunts where you can move around, so you're just kind of using the jackhammer and moving around the map slowly. Like, I think that would be pretty cool, but yeah, all I can say at the moment is the engineer is using a jackhammer in the ground. That's really all there is. And quite possibly my favourite taunt from this sort of supposed leak is called the Pyro gas blast. Obviously it's for the Pyro, and this one is so cool. So the Pyro lights his finger on fire by the looks of it and farts, and this huge sort of spray of fire comes out from behind him, and he also has this jetpack on, or something that seems to be a jetpack. So I'm going to assume this is one of those taunts where you can move around, like the Manrobics or the zoom in brooming or something like that. I think that's pretty cool though. Hopefully it is one of the taunts where you can move around just using this jetpack, and I think it's really cool how it started off by him lighting his finger on fire and farting into it. So up at number 7 we supposedly have the Soviet strong arm, and this is going to be the heavy holding 2 dumbbells, and by the looks of it, it's going to be another one where you just kind of stand still, much like the heavy dinner table taunt, and the heavy just pulls out 2 dumbbells, and I'm going to assume he starts dumbbell curling them, which is pretty cool. Once again, it links into that strongman theme, very similar to the push-up one. There seems to be a very prominent theme with the heavy taunts in this supposed taunt leak. And the last supposed thumbnail leak is once again another Yeti one, and I'm really confused by this, okay? I'm really not too sure what the whole Yeti supposed underlying theme is here, but it's like a wooden board, like a wooden cutout of a Yeti. It seems like something you'd see in like a target practice, and it's called the Yeti Punch. And behind it is like a demo man, almost in a boxing stance. So what I'm assuming is maybe this wooden board like pops up from the ground, and whatever mercenary you're playing as punches through the board and smashes it into smithereens. That's my speculation for it. I'm most likely going to be wrong. We can't tell until the videos are released or the updates released. But let me know in the comments, guys, what taunt are you most excited for if these are real. I'm personally really looking forward to that Pyro gas blast. If you can move around like I think you can, that'd be absolutely amazing. So guys, that is just about it for this video. If you did enjoy, please do remember to leave a like, and once again leave your thoughts down below. Thanks again for watching, guys, and